Hello, namaste. How are you? I'm doing fine. Yeah, to some extent, I'm doing fine. And I know that you all are not 100% fine because we all are in the same boat. We are stuck at our homes. The government has announced lockdown. So, economically, professionally, we all are in a stagnated position right now. The uncertainty continues. We don't know for how long this is going to continue. We are not sure whether there will be complete recovery from this in whatever time it is expected to happen. Okay, leaving aside all the negatives about this time period, it is very important to follow the social distancing. Yes, it is my duty. I know you all have listened to it enough, but still, as a healthcare practitioner, it's my duty to spread awareness about social distancing every time I present a video. Purely because this is said in Ayurveda also. Let me give an example. Prasangat gatra samsparshat sahashaya bhojanat, which means an epidemic will spread its wings very furiously when a person comes into contact with a person who has already contracted the disease, who has food with him, or just by mere touch. So there is reference in Ayurvedic medicine as well. But coming to the flip side, and now I mean the positive flip side. Why I say positive flip side? It is indeed true that the last century, in 1920, a similar unfortunate epidemic or pandemic rather happened, and people lost their lives. A major chunk of population lost their lives actually. But this time, due to advancement of diagnostic methods and emergency care available in most of the places, at least in India, I think we have advanced a lot in terms of modern medicine care. The population that is going to get into fatality has come down, and I'm sure that the lockdown is going to benefit a lot. The spread is going to be, the progress of the spread is going to be stopped at a with a major force, and definitely the virus spread will come under control. But there is a positive flip side, and what I mean by that is we all have got an opportunity to look into ourselves. What I mean by looking into ourselves. Okay, still people continue to work from home. Earlier we used to call work from home as something which is confined to just IT industry, but right now, even myself, being a researcher, I continue to work from home. A researcher doesn't need any office space or an office environment. A researcher is a researcher. Even while traveling, he has to think about the science. But apart from people like professionals and IT professionals, accounts, people who take care of accounts, people who do architecture, various streams, all are working from home. So, if we all work from home and we are able to continue the flow of our occupational or professional commitment in spite of being at home, then is it not mandatory? Is it not mandatory? Is it not our duty to take care of ourselves, to understand ourselves, to understand our body, its requirement, what it is missing, what is further needed, what should be stopped? One major challenge which people could face due to this lockdown is weight gain. But there is a fortunate thing which has happened, though it cannot be termed as fortunate. Many people have circulated sarcastic jokes about it. But that is the right way of doing it. Even servant maids are being stopped. Even servant maids should be confined to their own homes, and they are not allowed to come to the owners or the landlord's house and work. So people at home, whatever status they are in, whatever lifestyle they had been earlier, they also have to take care of household work. So there is a possibility of more workload, physical workload, going on parallel with official commitments, or physical workload will not be there, but official workload alone will be there to achieve the targets and to achieve the deliverables, whatever we call it. So, in this scenario, we all should have one particular resolution, that is, I want to understand what is health with respect to me. How can I understand that I am healthy? How can I understand my digestion? How can I understand my healthy food measurement? This is very important. There is every possibility that people who don't go for work but work at home but still have the freedom of having food of their choice at home, getting into slightly above normal quantity of food, and that is very important. That should be avoided, and hence that is one important aspect to be looked into. Then what is the thing which I have to achieve? Most of the working class, if you find most of the working class, say about more than 70%, they all are above normal in terms of BMI. So they have this challenge of getting themselves back into normal physical shape, if not the physical shape, at least the medically fit BMI range. So that one major aspect has to be fulfilled, and we have got a chance. It's not a compulsion, but it is indeed a duty of every person to do that. And resorting to extreme methods like going for a gym or going for a walk or jog is not possible. Again, we are confined to our own domestic environment. We can't go out and walk, right? So within this space, within these four walls, or maximum within our house or the area around the house compound, what can we do? That we have to look into. And we also have an important duty to take care of our immune system. I'm not just meaning the current scenario that we should equip our immune system against the current challenge of this virus spread. No, not that. All of us have the duty of looking into our immune system to check its vulnerabilities, to prevent any further episodes of allergies, to prevent any further recurrent infections which we face. We have heard people saying that I suffer from cold almost throughout the year. Every month I get an episode of cold and cough and sinus, whatnot. So that is one thing which is to be looked into. People who didn't look into their skin issues, people who wanted to have a detox. By detox, I don't just mean taking medicines or something to purge, but detox is possible even through our activities. Let me come into the details of all those things later on, but I thought it's very, very important to enlist the kind of health care which we can give to ourselves in this coming lockdown period, in this ongoing lockdown period, and then discuss about it and help people go in that direction, think in that direction. And by the end of this lockdown period, if I have achieved my objective, that all the individuals who have heard or watched this video or from any other source have started analyzing their own health, thinking about their own health and understanding their capacity and doing things according to that, then my objective is fulfilled and I'll be very happy about it. In case you come across any points which I have not, if something strikes to you which I have not mentioned so far, you can very well post in the comment section. I am Dr. M. Harikrishnan from Dr. Hari Samhita Ayurveda Shala, Chennai. Namaste, and thank you for your patient listening. You can contact through WhatsApp also, 893 9933 150. Jai Hind.